Hi guys, my name is Gurkiran Kaur and watch me live on Unacademy CAT4MBA daily on the Unacademy YouTube channel. Today's session is on IELTS. We're doing the academic training part so far right now, where we've done set 1 and set 2, which is basically some sort of practice questions into as to what the academic training reading part entails. Today we're going to do, this session is going to talk about the third set, where we have some more kind of questions that entails in the academic training for reading section. So, and then we are going to do another session also, post which we will shift to the general part of the reading section, right? So before we begin the session, let me introduce myself and then I'll talk about something on the Unacademy app. Well, my name is Gurkiran. I'm a graduate from MICA. I completed my MBA in 2019 and I took my IELTS and I took my CAT in 2016. I'm passionate about dancing and reading. So, what is the Unacademy advantage? If you join the Unacademy app, these are some of the advantages that you get once you join them. So, there are two subscriptions which are based on the Unacademy app called the Plus and Iconic. So, I would be talking about them as well. So, these are some of the benefits which are, which are true for the Plus subscription as well. So basically, this is schedule that definitely works for you. So in case you're interested to take the morning or an evening class, we have classes on the app going out throughout the day, so you can choose to take whichever class you want depending on the comfort level of your comfort level of you. There's no language barrier. So what does this mean? So basically, our courses are also in languages apart from English and Hindi. So if you're not comfortable in that language, if you don't understand a concept in that language, you can definitely understand it in a language, in your regional language which you are more comfortable in. So languages like Malayalam, Tamil, and 12 other Indian languages our courses are present in. So you can choose to take any take a course in any of these languages as well. So learn anytime, anywhere. Of course, like I mentioned, so of course there's a schedule that works for you. You can also, there are recorded versions of the classes that we have. Usually there are live classes on the app, but in case you are not able to attend it, you can definitely watch the recorded version whether online or download it to watch it offline at the comfort of your home or any other place that you are and at any device that you want. So it's a be it a PC, laptop, mobile, desktop, anything, you can definitely watch it there. You can interact with your educator, like I mentioned, since there are live classes, you can definitely interact with them one on one. You can ask doubts, you can discuss a topic, anything. You can ask them anything under the sun while the class is going on, and the educator will answer all your questions then and there. So I think that's like a great deal. And answer live polls. So there are a lot of live polls which the educators would be taking while the class is going on, so you can participate in that, see yourself on the leaderboard. We'll also have a lot of live tests and quizzes which will happen daily, weekly, monthly, so you can see which one you want to take. What is the so there'll be a lot of sectional tests and topic tests, so you can take that and you can see your progress, how well you're doing, where you need improvement, or where you're proficient in. And then there'll be like a full-on analysis of the same as well, depending on how much time you took to solve that question, what is the analysis versus you versus the topper and all of that. So that is also going to be a part of it. Of course, apart from all of this, you also get lots and lots of learning material and PDFs. You can download them. They'll have proper notes of the educators as well, so that you can refer back to in case you're stuck somewhere. So like I mentioned, these are some of the advantages that you have. Well, this is the benefit of the plus subscription, like I mentioned. So there's something on the iconic subscription also which we have, which we start launched recently, where you can take your CAT preparation to actually a next level. And it's like sort of a deal breaker where you also get like a personalized coach. So this person, he or she, will be solely dedicated to you to crack the exam that you've been targeting. They'll help you schedule your classes, they'll help you schedule your entire day, see which classes you need to take, what topic you need to prepare, where are you going good, where do you need improvement, what should you do next, like a full on one thing. You'll also do preparation for other management exams as well, not just CAT. So you can definitely take help of that as well. A lot of expert guideline and test analysis of the same will also be there. Well, this is the CAT value offering that we have as of now on the Unacademy app that you can go through. You can definitely go through. Where we have your, of course, your iconic CAT 2021 is definitely going to be there. There are also going to be educators, or the top educators of India are there on our platform, where a lot of them are 100% tilers in CAT and other exams. There are a lot of IIM alumni which are there with years of experience. The renowned authors and experts in various subjects. There's a lot of mentorship and guidance also which you can have, and of course subject matter experts. Uh, Patches. We have patches which you wear your name and you have it. We have it. We have a foundation batch which is for people who are just getting into the idea of whether you want to give an examination for higher education or not. There's a foundation batch for that as well. There's a weekday batch, there's a weekend batch, there's a morning batch, there's an evening batch. There is another, so there are special batches for other management exams as well. So if you're specifically targeting uh, that, TISNET, CMAT, SNAP, any of these exams, there are dedicated batches for that as well. Practice batches, comprehensive batches, revision batches, you name it, we have it. Test series, a lot of test series are going to happen, of course, with catalyst, full and mock tests, daily practice problems, other management exam papers, previous year's papers, sectional tests, GK tests. So all the kind of tests that you can imagine is what we would be having. There will be special classes, which will be live classes, which free live classes. You'll get unlimited access to all courses as well. There'll be workshops, marathons, seminars with like a lot of alumni, industry stalwarts, everyone. So you can, choose to attend those just for free. You don't have to pay anything up. And, you can see, you can understand what the industry, wants, what are the challenges, what are the good things, bad things, everything. Of course, practice section is definitely going to be there. You can practice every topic that is there. We have a lot of practice questions, so you can definitely uh you know get proficient in that, and you can time yourself how well you're doing, how well you're not doing. So with this is how the free live classes look like on the app. What's the cost to this? So the cost of the Plus subscription for 1 month is 3,500. But if you take ideally the 1 year one, which is, if you want to target CAT 2021, I think the ideal one is the sorry, the one with the 12 months. So that is for about 1,400 per month. You can use my code GCOD to get an additional 10% off on. So the total cost is 17,500, and you can get additional 10% discount on the same. But if you want to take your subscription your preparation one notch higher, and you want to really go out there and kill the exam that you've been thinking of targeting, I think the my suggestion would be the iconic subscription, where for 1 year it's about 30,000 rupees, and you get another 10% discount using my code GCOR. So you can definitely do that if you want to join the iconic subscription, which is, I think, the best thing that you could do, because like you will get like a full-fledged preparation mode on for the entire year, and I think that's going to be a great thing. And you can use the code GCOR to get your get your 10% off. These are some of the people who've cracked at 2020 with flying colors, and you could definitely be one of them if you attend these sessions and batches. And of course, these are some of the people who were like subject matter experts in their fields, and the students are from these batches. So you can definitely join. There's one batch which was started with the evening batch. There's a one which is a weekday morning batch which was started on 19th. There's one which was started on 18th, and there is another one which started, yeah, day before, which your working professional batch. So you can definitely join in. I think it's just been 1 or 2 days, so I don't think it should be an issue. You can join in and connect with these people. They're really really good. Well, we have something called the Unacademy Combat, which happens every 15 days. So, and a lot of CAT questions are posed by educators. It's super fast, super fun, super interesting with real-time ranking. This you can definitely compete with the best people. You can get like a detailed video solution by top educators for it as well. So this went live today on 12 to 1 as well, which is 24th Jan. You can register now. I will share the dates with you soon. This happened today. So you can go check it out. And if you want to go for this, you can definitely register for the next one, which will be coming in the next 15 days. So you can unlock using my code GCore. And the prizes were, prizes were like 6 months plus subscription, Amazon vouchers, etc. So yeah, you can definitely get some really great things to win. So go try that. And yep, now let's start the class. This is a quick introduction into the IELTS, where I think we've been talking about it. The course is entirely going on. So today's session is basically your academic reading. There's a third set where we'll do some more sort of questions today, and there's another set where we'll do some more questions. So I think all in all, we'll complete the kind of questions which come for the academic training for the reading section. Then we move to the reading section for the general training, and with that we complete the entire reading section of both examinations, right? And after that, so this is academic is again for people who are going to study, only go for higher education, and the general training is for people who are planning to work or migrate to English speaking countries, and the same similar goes on for the academic part for Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and UK, right? So I've also spoken about the test scores as well, how it is marked, and what are the band scores that you can get. So I will be talking about certain tips and tricks which you can use to get a band score of, at least an 8.5 on your reading section. I will be giving you tips and tricks in the middle only, that you can remember them and you can keep solving those questions, right? So this is one type of question which can come, which is your summary completion, and you have to select your words from the text, right? So let's read the text together, and post which we'll solve it. I will just show you the question how it looks like. This is how the question looks like, where you are given like a full on paragraph and you need to just use the words from the text to fill in this paragraph. There are about five questions which you need to solve in this. And of course your what's your limit here? Your limit is, and expectation is, you cannot use more than two words from the passage for each answer. Be very careful. Two words, every answer can have two words in it, right? So let's start reading the passage, and then you can probably fill up when we can fill it up together, right? Well, I hope you guys read it. What does the passage talk about? It talks about the DIY, the language that is given in the instructions on the DIY products that are there. So, people are like, they have a problem because essential information may be omitted, steps in the construction process are taken for granted, and some degree of special knowledge is assumed. But this is especially worrying in fields where failure to follow correct procedures can be dangerous. So also, of course, and objections to materials only written in the English language is anyway a problem of the legal profession, where people who are from the legal background have a problem. And lawyers point to the risk of ambiguity inherent in the use of everyday language for legal and official documents, and draw attention to the need of confidence in legal formulation, which can come only from using language that has been tested in court over centuries. Yeah. Okay. What is the question? Consumers often complain that they experience a feeling of dash when trying to put together do-it-yourself products when not keeping to the correct procedures could affect safety. That on a safe on a dash. In situations where not keeping to the correct procedures could affect safety issues, it is especially important that dash information is not left out and no amount assumptions are made about. Lawyers, however, raise objection to the use of plain English. They feel that it would result in ambiguity in documents and cause people to lose faith in that. That is mean departing from language that has been used in the courts for a long time. Let's see what the answer is. Experience a feeling of frustration. Yes, that's true. But when they're trying to put together DIY plans, what's the next part? When trying to put together do-it-yourself products which have not been tested by companies on a first time users. In situations where not keeping to the correct procedures could affect safety to issues, it is especially important that dash information is not left out and no assumptions are made about a stage being self-evident or the consumer having certain amount of dash. Essential or important, you can use either of the words. I have a certain amount of special knowledge or prior knowledge. Lawyers have raised objections to the use of plain English. They feel that it would result in ambiguity in documents and cause people to lose faith in Dash, as it means would mean departing the language that has been used in the courts for a very long time. So, legal formulations. I hope you get the answers to this. It was fairly simple. You had to just fill in the blanks. You can use the synonym words as well, but try to use the words which are in the text. So, even if it's important, if you get a synonym of the word, important is essential or something like that, you can just put that word there so that there's no confusion created there, right? Let's move on to the next question. So, this was summary completion, selecting words from the text. There is summary completion selecting from a list of words or phrases. I will give you a list of words and phrases which will be there. You need to just first read the paragraph and then you have to choose from a list of words or phrases. You need to complete your summary. Let's see, read the question. This is how the question looks like. Let's try solving the questions, guys. What's the answer? The importance of language. The wheel is one invention that has had a major impact on dash aspects of life. Material aspects of life, but no impact has been as fundamental as that of language. Language is very complex yet composed of just a small number of sounds. Language appears to be dash to use, however, its sophistication is often overlooked. Language appears to be easy to use, however, its sophistication is overlooked. I hope you understood summary completion, which is where you select a list from a list of words or phrases. These are the words and phrases that are given below, and you need to just choose you need to complete the summary. Let's do the sentence completion. This is how it looks like. This is the easiest kind of type, which is where you need to just, there are sentences you have to fill in the blanks. Sentence completion essentially fill in the blanks. You need to just fill in the blanks from the passage. You just read the passage carefully and you need to fill in the blanks. Let's do it. Aeropods, the answer for the first one, guys. Huxley formulated the theory while studying a dinosaur belonging to a group called theropods. We did this. Hillman rejected Huxley's theory because of the apparent absence of dash in dinosaurs' collarbones. Fiducci and Martin believe that ancestors of today's birds were a kind of early reptile. In cladistics, the dash between organisms' characteristics are important. The similarities. The dangerous dash of a primitive bird from Madagascar adds weight to the dinobird argument, the claw. Right? I hope you get this. This was simple, this was easy. Thank you so much, guys. This was the session on sentence completion. So we did this kind sentence completion. We did some on you know summary completion. We also did a summary completion of a different kind. I need to choose answers from the passage. Next class we do some last part of academic reading before we start academic reading in general. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on Unacademy. Watch me live on Unacademy CAT4MBA every day. Don't forget to use my code GCOR in case you're interested to join.